Welcome back to FBD Group's channel. In e-commerce, there are certain months every year that every brand has circled on the calendar. These are the peak seasons when order volumes spike and revenue potential is at its highest and the pressure on your entire supply chain goes right along with it. In today's video, we're going to walk you through what peak season looks like in 2026, the operational challenges it brings, and the concrete steps you can take to make sure your business is ready before the rush hits. Let's get into it. In e-commerce logistics, peak season typically refers to the period from late summer through the end of the year, when consumer demand surges and businesses are processing higher order volumes than usual. This explosive growth is often driven by holidays, massive promotional events, seasonal shopping spikes, and short-term shifts in consumer buying behavior. Here are the key dates in the US to plan around for 2026. Amazon Prime Day 2026 will run for 4 days starting on Tuesday, June 23rd and ending on Friday, June 26th, slightly earlier than its usual July timing. That shift means that the peak season effectively starts sooner in 2026 and business selling on Amazon should factor that into their inventory and logistics and planning now. Next is the back to school season and Labor Day, running from June all the way into September. This extended window sees major retailers launching dense promotional campaigns and driving up demand across school supplies, consumer electronics, and apparel. Then comes Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday in November. This is the most crucial shopping wave of the year. Businesses are simultaneously managing elevated order fulfillment, last mile delivery pressure, and the early stages of post-purchase returns. To meet consumer expectations for fast shipping during the window, having your storage and distribution networks properly prepared in advance is essential. Finally, we wrap up the year with Christmas and New Year's demand typically peaks in the final week before Christmas as consumers rush to finish their gift shopping, creating one last major surge to close out the year. After the peak season comes, the returns peak. High volumes of returns begin flowing in almost immediately after the holidays and typically continue through January. Managing that reverse logistics cycle effectively is just as important as managing the forward surge. Now that we have the calendar mapped out, let's get into the operational challenges you're likely going to face. First, the primary challenge businesses face during peak season is capacity shortages and logistic delays. When shipping volumes surge, the effects ripple across the entire network. Ports become heavily congested, loading and unloading times extend, and some carriers looking to maximize utilization may overbook available spaces. This easily leads to rolled containers where freight gets bumped to a later sailing or flight, severely delaying delivery cycles. The second challenge is the increase in shipping cost. Tight capacity and high demands push shipping rates up. On top of that, most major carriers apply peak season surcharges during this period. The third challenge comes down to your inventory management, specifically keeping it efficient and accurate. During peak season, order volumes at fulfillment centers far exceed normal levels, putting immense strain on both storage and labor. This pressure leads to two major issues. First, a lack of space directly drives up overflow cost. Second, when teams are overextended, operational errors such as inaccurate inventory, missed shipments, and missed picks become more likely. At the same time, the surge in sales during peak season is accompanied by a rise in return volumes. If the returns process isn't handled properly, the downstream effects show up quickly in customer satisfaction and brand reputation. How can we proactively address these potential peak season issues? The answer is simple. Plan early. Here are a few areas where companies can start preparing. Start by using your historical sales data and current market trends to build a realistic demand forecast for peak season. From that forecast, determine what inventory you need on hand and how much lead time your supply chain requires to get it there. Once you have that picture, get it in front of your freight forwarders and carriers as soon as possible to discuss capacity and secure your bookings. Moving quickly here gives you access to better rates and reduces the risk of being left without available space when the market tightens up. The second is strengthening your customer service capacity early. Even with excellent planning, peak season will bring its share of unexpected volume spikes, inventory discrepancies, and transit delays that affect your customers. Having a well-staffed, responsive customer service team ready before the rush begins means you have the bandwidth to handle issues quickly and communicate clearly across customers, carriers, and your warehouse team. The third step is to partner with a qualified third-party logistics provider. Scaling your own logistics infrastructure on the fly during peak season is one of the harder things to do well. A capable 3PL already has the peak season experience, the infrastructure, and the capacity to handle volume surges. Through a 3PL's warehouse management system, you get real-time inventory visibility that supports accurate on-time fulfillment even at high demand. And throughout a distributed fulfillment network, you can pre-position inventory in multi-warehouses close to your customers, which shortens last-mile distances, speeds up delivery, and helps you manage costs more efficiently. The final step is to get ready for high volume of returns. According to the Return Benchmark 2025, the peak season is the period with the highest return volumes of the year. On average, returns increase 44.5% during this period, with most returns occurring in January. While peak season returns are inevitable, companies can actively lower their return rates by analyzing the past data to pinpoint the root causes and addressing them up front. To manage high volume returns effectively, we recommend that coordinating with your logistics provider ahead of time to ensure that the warehouse has the necessary space, staffing, and a standardized process in place to handle the seasonal surge smoothly. Peak season 2026 is closer than it feels. If you're looking for a logistics partner to help you get ready, FBD Group brings 8 years of hands-on peak season experience to the table, along with deep expertise in handling Class 8 and Class 9 hazardous materials. Our service covers the full logistic chains, inbound freight, warehousing and fulfillment, reverse logistics, and RMA management. Visit our website to connect with our team and get personalized guidance on your peak season strategy. And if today's video was useful, make sure to subscribe for more logistics insights. We'll see you on the next one.